Why I decided to get a hair transplant at the age of 38. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. We are now Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, so 5 days after my procedure. You can probably tell my head is actually quite swollen now, but I'm very fortunate. It could have been like a kind of mushroom shape. But what's happened is that the fluid underneath my skin is obviously making its way down my face. I think you can see from the lighting. It looks like bruising, but it's swelling, so it's fluid that's coming through. It's manageable, it's not painful at all. It was just a bit of a shock waking up almost like yesterday or the day before, looking in the mirror thinking, oh my God, I look like something out of the Goonies. It was not exact. I didn't expect it to be like this. However, I've been reassured by the clinic. Cosmetica, I've been in contact with them on WhatsApp. They're really good at the aftercare. It's absolutely normal. I'm not taking any additional medication for the swelling, only what they prescribed me, which was some anti-inflammatories and some antibiotics, so they're working their magic. But yeah, we are still looking good. I won't lie to you, this thing is very, very itchy. I feel as though I want to go all out and scratch my head, but we know quite obviously that I shouldn't and will not be doing that. But we are kind of dried up. It almost feels like I'm wearing a cycle helmet. What I mean by that is like facial expressions, like if I try and move my eyebrows, or yesterday, because it's obviously summer here in London, a lot of pollen around. And I actually sneezed and I felt the whole cap of my head kind of like stiffen up. Almost as if I got like a massive scab on my head. But it's absolutely fine. Sleep-wise, I'm still sleeping on my back. Actually, now that we're into the 5th day, my body and my rhythm has kind of adapted to it. I actually am sleeping really, really well. It's a heat wave here. My apartment is on a top floor. It gets to around 30 degrees, but I've got an absolutely massive fan because I've got a dog as well. Getting ventilation in, I'm sleeping very well. And what I've actually noticed is that since I've been sleeping on my back, I've been waking up earlier. Normally it's struggled to get me out of bed about 8 a.m. Now I'm up at 7 a.m. Literally my body clock switches on and I'm like, right, okay, let's get up. I have been trying to avoid direct sunlight because UV is quite harsh, obviously, on my head at the moment, because this is basically a massive scar on my head. So I have been going out, but mainly early in the morning when I'm getting up to take my dog a walk, and then in late evening here roughly around 8 p.m. And take my dog out again. I am taking an umbrella with me to avoid direct sunlight, but touch wood, I've been okay. With regards to keeping this clean, I did mention before in my previous video when I was in the hotel the night after the procedure, the stuff that they gave me. They actually gave me some more products to bring back with me here to London. For the daily maintenance during the healing process and afterwards. So what is happening during the first 7 days is that I've been given a moisturizer repair foam, literally a pump action one. And then what I'm doing is twice daily. So normally when I get up and then before I go to bed, just those times when I just need to really just clean this. 5 direct pumps on the hand, and then pat it into the obviously affected area. I am doing around the sides as well because I think moisturizing. Oh boy, does my hair need my head need moisturizing right now. So yeah, 5 pumps. Pat it on. Don't rub it. Just pat it in. And then get yourself a cup or a ladle of some form, lukewarm water. Get your head over the bathtub or the sink or however you want to do it. No shower heads. Get the cup and slowly rinse it off one at a time until you feel as though all of the foam has actually come off. Drying, absolutely no towels. nothing rough. So I've been advised by the clinic, and what I have been doing is paper towels. So kitchen towel is the best because it's super absorbent and it doesn't fall apart, is to literally dab the rest of the head. Okay. Showering, still the same, no shower heads over the top, nothing like that. Clean your body as normal below the neck, and then just wash your face normally as you would do in the basin or as part of your routine. And then after that, let's say I was going to go out, or if I'm staying in the house, regardless, I've still got some of my saline solution left. I'm probably down now in my 5th day, probably down to about a quarter of a bottle. And I'm just literally just liberally keeping my head moist, just so that, we're keeping it fresh. We don't, although it feels like a scab, it's actually healing quite nicely. I almost expected this to look really terrible at the moment, but touch wood, everything's going fine. So just keep it moist, keep it away from direct sunlight, no hats, big no hats for 7 days, and just keep with it, and we will see the results at the end of this week. So it'll be Thursday, so that'll make it exactly 7 days, and I'm going to check back in with you to see how we're going on. But yeah, don't forget to follow and subscribe, and follow me on the next journey, and I'll definitely keep you updated. All right, guys, thanks a lot. Bye.